Good evening, guys. In this tutorial, we'll be learning about how to add material to the building, and I'm very sure many of you would have been waiting for this tutorial to know the best ways, the easiest ways of adding material to the building. Without delaying you, let's go into the design for today. So all we need to do now is to click on one of the walls. Probably I'm starting from the walls this night. Click on one of the walls and go to edit type, duplicate. You need to duplicate the wall because most of the time we want to have different types of colors on the walls, and probably if we say we want to click on one of the wall and add a material directly to it, that color will appear on all the walls carrying the same name. So we don't want that to happen. We have to click on the wall that we want to give a different color and give it another name. So this is what I do. I always make sure I have a deep color in my design and a light color in my design. So instead of me saying that I want to have a blue wall, I want to have a red wall, I want to have an orange wall, I want to have a gray wall, what I do is just to have what we call deep and light. So whenever I want to name my walls now, what I do is I put it at 225 wall. Then if it is going to be a deep color, I will write 225 wall deep. If it's going to be a light color, 225 wall light. So I will know which one is deep and which one is light. So let's go ahead and continue with it. So 225 deep, as I like deep colors to be in recesses and the light colors on the outer part of the building. So click on OK. Then you go to edit, where you change the thickness of the wall and also where you add material to it. So when you want to add material to it, all you need to do now is just to click on this by category, and then you are brought to the material library. How do you go about it? How do you add material to this building? There are existing materials that Revit has offered us that we can use, but most of the time these materials are really not what we want. We can create our materials by ourselves. How do we go about it? You come to this place, click on this, click on the create new material. You can see we have a default new material. What do? You right click on it and then you rename it. Give it the name of the color you want. So what I want is I want a deep color. So I just put my wall and put deep. So whenever I want to name any material in Revit, what I do is I put wall first. For all the materials I use in Revit, I put wall first, then I put the name of the color in front of it. The reason being that whenever I want to go and locate all the materials I have used, all the materials will be below all the existing materials that Revit has provided. So it will be easy for me to locate whatever material I want to use. Let's go ahead. So this is wall deep. You come to this place, click on this use render appearance. The meaning is that whatever color you give the wall would appear in the 3D model. So as you are adding the material, you are seeing the difference of what you are adding, so you will know which one is left without material. So let's go ahead, click on appearance and come to color. You have lots of colors that you can select here, but you have more colors in this place, which is the Pantone area. So you click on your OK, and then you browse through the colors existing in Pantone. You click on the ones that you want. As you can see, there are lots of colors here. Click on the one you want and then you go ahead. So we are looking for a very deep color. How deep? What type of deep are we looking for? It can be a deep gray color, it can be a deep orange color, it can be a deep green color. I don't want to use anything green this time around. I want something very cool, very cool. So let's go with a deep gray color. As you can see, this is very deep and has this bluish nature in it. What do we do about it? We can come to this, and then after coming to this, you can now click our OK. Sorry about this. You can click our OK and come to this area. Make it look deeper a little bit. It's one of the shades of gray that we have, so make it look deeper a little bit. Then you click on your OK, click on apply, click on OK, click on OK, click on OK. It appears on this wall directly. As you can see, there is a difference between this and this. So guys, you can now apply it to whatever recess walls that you have in the building. So we have a recess here also. Sorry, we have a recess here also. So we click on the recess again also. We click on it and we add the color to it. But instead of us taking this wall down to this place, duplicating the name, coming to this place, we won't have to do that any longer. So let's cancel this. We have clicked on this wall. All we need to do is just to come down to this drop down list and look for the name of this wall, which is our 225 deep, our 225 wall deep. So where do we get it? This is our 225 wall deep. We click on it, it automatically updates the second one that we have selected. So in the recess now, we now have the deep color there. So all we need to now do is to deal with the remaining color, which is this for the walls. Click on this wall, come to this place. You might decide to leave this wall without changing the name, because you know that whatever color you give here will appear here, will appear on this wall here, will appear on this wall here, and this wall here. You might decide to leave the name, you might decide to change the name. So for this tutorial, let us change the name. Click on this wall, come here, click on the duplicate. Let's change it to our 225 wall lights. Click on OK, edit, come to your by category, come here once again, create wall, rename wall light, accept, appearance. Click on this. Let's look for a very simple gray color. Let's go back to that zone where we saw the other gray. We need a very simple gray color, which can be this, which can be this, or this. I will go with this. Click on OK and adjust it a little bit upwards, a little bit. OK, apply, OK, OK, OK. Good. As you can see, there is a huge difference between this and this. So all we now need to do is to click on this wall now. Let's click on this wall now. Find a way to click on the wall. As you can see, click on your, as you can see, I'm not able to click to select this wall. Okay, I've been able to select it. Click on it, come here, 225 wall lights. Good, that is that. Shift, click on this 225 wall lights. Good, and then click on this 225 wall lights. Good, we have given our walls the colors that it deserves. So for us to now continue this work, we need to add color to this as we have created it the other time. Click on this, edit. It's easy for us to select all this together. Then we come to our material, come here, we come here, we add, because we want it to be white. All we need to do is just to put our white color, white, appearance, then color, click on your white, OK, apply, OK. So this appears in it. But if you notice, there is a difference here. There is this color of the wall is different from this color of the white of the window hood, and I want the color of the window hood to appear in this area. What do I do? Let's finish this first. Save the project. What do? I will look for a way to paint this place without affecting this place. So how do we go about it? Let's come to architecture. Let's save first. Then we have to go to, we have to go to our modify. Then we come to this place. As you can see, it gives us paint. So we have to click on this paint and it brings out the material browser. What we need to click on is the white color that we want in this area. So we click on the white and we come here. As you can see, it has highlighted the place. Click on it, it gives you that white color. Click on this also, it gives you that white color. As you can see, that is how we continue. You click on it, Ctrl Z, click on the box, make sure it gives you that box. If it's not giving you that box, you click on your tab, come to this place, tab. It's not giving us what we want. Try and make sure that it gives you what you want, so that it doesn't affect what you are doing. Let's cancel this and then let's hide these elements so that we can easily see it properly. So we go back to our paint, click on the white. So yes, as you can see we can click on this now. Good. We can do shifts and rotate it. As time goes on, you will actually have a better way of doing it, so that you won't have to waste your time doing this, as this can be time taking, can take much of your time. Continue like that, yes, continue like that. Yes, continue to paint. Yes, tab, so that is that. We've added the paints to the parts we want the white color to be. So let's reset our profile, everything to be back to normal. As you can see, the white and this white actually flows together now. They are not having double colors, they are the same colors now. So let's add color to this. This is a different one entirely. This is a solid form. So how do we add color to solid form? If you notice, when I clicked on it and I come here, there's no tab for the material here. It's because we need to go back into that model space again and actually add the material to it. So let's go back to editing place, click on this and add material to it. We want it to be white also, so it's still on white. Click on your OK, the material is added. But this, I want it to be a brick or a stone material. So what do? I will click on it, click on the by category, which is the material, come to this place, change, create a name for it, rename wall stone, as the case may be. Come here. As we all know, Revit has its own default materials attached to the software, but most of the time the materials are really not what we want, and we want to put our own material to it. How do we go about it? All we need to do is just to click on this image, click on it, it takes us to our browser, to where we have our materials. So locate your materials. Let me locate my materials, architecture. Okay, sorry, my material is around here. Click on the materials. So what do we want? I actually want to use one of the PBR textures that I downloaded yesterday. So we need to go to where the brick is. Okay, let's click on the brick. I want to use this brick, I like it a lot. Click on it, this is it. Come here, you now go to the bump again. As you can see, we have different types here. We have the actual material, which is the first one I created, and the one which is going to be like the bump of the building. So which one is it? Then this should be the bump. So this is the roughness, this is the displacement. So you click on this, and this is one that actually gives it a form of depth, keeping the shadows in place, keeping the height of the material itself in shape. So you can come here, click on this. You have to come back to click on the image again to to do some editings on the material. How big, how wide do you want the material to look on the wall of the building? So I want it to be around, probably around 900. It depends on what you want. As you click on 900, it reflects here because there is a chain here that has locked the width and the height together. If you unlock this chain, it changes their effect. So I like to keep it locked. So if I put 900 here, it automatically reflects here. So done. Click on the next one, which is the bump. Click on this. You also keep this at 900 again, keeping the chain in place. In some cases, you have to release the chain because you don't want the material to look the same way at the width and at the height. It depends on the material you are using at that time. So you click on done, and then you come and give it a depth for the material. How do you want the bump of the material? How high do you want the material to look? How more realistic do you want it to look? So probably I'll give it a 450, which is going to update itself. As you can see, the depth will be there. Apply, OK. So the material is already added to it. As you can see, it looks like the material is there. So you click on finish. That is that. We've added material to the wall. How do we add material to the roof? The same approach works also. You click on the roof, you click on edit type. We've already given it a name, which is the roofing sheet. We don't need to duplicate again. We have only one roof here. So you click on the edit by category. You come here again, you give it a name again, wall roofing sheets. Then this appearance. Click on the image again, look for where the material is, the type of roof you want. So this is where I have my materials for the roof. Click on this, go to the roof, look for the type of roof that you want. Let's locate the roof I want. Okay, I want this. Click on OK, continue. You bump again. You can use the same material for the bump. It still doesn't matter. You still get the same results you want to achieve. So look for the roof again. Okay, this is the roof again. Okay. So you come back up here, click on this, give it whatever you want it. If you leave it at 300, it will not look good. It will look so tiny and unrealistic. Click on OK. Come here again, give it that same number so that when it bumps directly on top of each other. Done. And then this goes to probably 500. I want to see the bump more. Then you can now tint the roof, because if you don't tint it, it can look kind of light and so unrealistic. So we bump it. We want it to be close to black. Apply, OK, OK, apply, OK. So we have our roof like that. That is our roof. The next thing now is to add materials to this. I want to keep all these ones as white. The soffit, the gutter, the fascia, I want to keep them as white. So we click on this, come to edit type, click on the by category. We look for the white color, which is this. As you can see, all the materials I've used are in the same area because of the way I named it. So I can easily locate any of the material I need at any time. Click on the white color, click OK, apply, OK. Good. Let's go to the fascia also. We do the same thing for it. Edit type, click on the by category, use the white also, OK, OK. And then you come to this soffit, edit type, edit by category, still the white one, OK, OK, apply, OK. So we have that, and we have this also, these solid form ones. Again, click on this, go to the edit in place, click on it. By category, I still want it to be white, click on OK. Then we finish up the model. We have actually added color to the building itself, as you can see. all we need to do now is to add colors to the windows, and also add material to the windows and add material to the site. How do you add material to the window? You might have issues with adding material to it. You can click on the window, go to the edit type, and not have the opportunity of adding material to it. What is the issue? Why is it like that? Because it is the cutting wall. How do we go about it? You can click on the window, right click on it, and then select panels on host. It gives you a solid form of the cutting wall, so it's easier for you to add material to it now. Click on your edit type. You can see this is the material panel now. Click on this place, it takes you down to the glass. I don't edit the name of this glass at all I need to just do is just to change the material of the glass so that it affects every other glass. I use just one type of glass. So appearance, so I come to this place because I love to use mirror a lot. Most times whenever I do my model, I don't model anything on the inside. Whenever I use mirror covers for the old discrepancies that might be evident in the building. So most of the time, once you put the mirror on the building, nobody knows what is going on in the building. What matters is what is on the exterior of the building. That is if you are not doing interior of the design. So look for where the mirror is here. So click on the mirror. I love cool tint a lot. I use it most of the time. Double click, cancel this, and then you apply. You click on your OK, apply once again, OK. As you can see, the glass have changed its material. So that is that. We can now go to our 3D and do a quick render of what the building looks like. So let's come here and let's leave it at draft because we just want to see what the building looks like. Let's save a little bit. Then let's just click on our render and see what it's going to look like without changing any settings in the default render panel. As you can see, that is all we have for now. Let's go to the second view to have a proper overview of what we have added to the building. Just render. So as you can see, the colors are reflecting on the building. The mirror is there, the window too is there. We've not done the sides. You may think, this is not looking good. Yes, it won't look good at first, but as you continue to work on the environment, continue to work on the building itself, you add all the necessary materials, you add all the things needed in the design, you don't have any issues. You don't have any issues. As you are getting all these things together, the building will start coming together to form the necessary look you actually want for the building.